my beautiful water dragons. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 19th to 25th, 2021. I've already pulled the cards so that we can get right to it. Please do note that I am doing bonus readings for the month, and I'm checking in on the views and the likes of the previous month's videos, just to, and as the other ones as we go through, just to see which signs that I'm going to do, because usually Pisces gets, since they're at the end, usually we start at Aries and then go all the way around to Pisces when we do reads. So just so that it's even and equal. So we're going to go that way for the bonuses, because the bonuses, I may have time to get them all done and I may not. So my intention is to get them all done, but as we all know, life happens. So just so you guys know, I just want it to be fair. So for those of you who are, you know, even if you want further clarification beyond that, I am available for personals. My email is below. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So you have, it's, your overall energy is quite beautiful. It's about accelerated motion and new beginnings. So you pretty much have the Fool, right? So here, so accelerated motion and new beginnings. So you're moving ahead. So this is sort of like the Eight of Wands, right? And so something you're doing, you're, you've done something, and I feel like you had a tower. And well, let's see exactly where you guys are at with this, because this is actually a very beautiful energy. Sometimes I get very excited and the cards come out and they tell me something very different. So let's go ahead and see. So Cancer. So you have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Cups. It seems like you've turned your back on something. I get a very sad, right? Sorry, it's not the Nine of Cups. Sorry, guys, it's the Eight of Cups. My husband's been doing that to me, too. These decks, I don't know if you can see, but they're sort of shiny. They're sort of iridescent, and it's hard to read the bottom print sometimes. So it's actually the Eight of Cups. My apologies. And it is disappointment. It is withdrawal. You've abandoned your happiness, really. The moon's out in full force. You're walking away, okay? And then we have the Five of Wands, which really follows in that energy. There's been a disagreement. There's tension and conflict, right? So, and I think it's with whoever you viewed as your Two of Cups, someone who you were in a relationship, right? Someone who you love. So there's a lot of stress and tension going on in that. Can we clarify? Can you just give me more cards? Can we read a little bit deeper for Cancer? So, and remember, love doesn't mean that it's like a romantic lover, but there is, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be work. This is too many cards, but the moon did fall out. So yeah, there's been deception, like so much deception with this. Fear, so much fear, so much anxiety. Now you have accelerated motion and new beginnings, so I don't know if you're dealing with it or if you're just avoiding it. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like you're just in a space of, you're not, I get the feeling like you're not really, you might be just with your head in the clouds. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's like frustration and delays with this accelerated motion. I feel like you aren't here. It's funny because here the Eight of Wands is in the upright, and here you have it in reverse. So you're avoiding this. You're very much in this energy. Please remember, okay, because this seems very specific. If this is not you, then go check out your other signs, okay? Because this seems like a very specific thing. But it does, so I do get the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is that you are working hard I get the feeling like you're working hard on the wrong thing. I really get the feeling like you're not actually dealing with this issue. Just because you have so much fighting and so much turning your back, and your wands, your accelerated motion, isn't going. I feel like you're just sitting. And even though you're working hard, you're not doing the work that needs to be done. It's almost like an avoidance. Cancer, I feel like you guys just need a whole other reading this week. You really need to sit and get things, like, maybe not sit too much because you have no motion. I think you know what needs to be done and you're just not doing it. Right? You're avoiding something. Maybe you're stuck. Maybe it's not your choice to do it, depending on the situation. Come on, one more. I'm going to take the top card. Okay. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like you don't have perhaps the emotional maturity to deal with this. You need to really go inwards. I really feel like you're driven by fear and anxiety, and you don't see that there is new beginnings happening. You're stopping yourself from being here. Yeah, look, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. So you're literally like holding yourself back. You can't see the foresight. You have delays, right? You have your Four of Wands. Your Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Like, this isn't, there's like a huge imbalance, right? And then you have the Chariot. Now, it's funny because this is you. This is Cancer, right? Yeah, you need to get into Emperor mode, right? And yeah, look, guys, you got to do some inner work, proper work. Don't just beat around the bush and do the other work and avoid things, okay? Because you really are avoiding things, okay? Like, you will be triumphant if you do it. I just pulled another card for you from my psychic deck. So there's your card of hope right there. You will triumph if you do the work, okay? So just stop being so afraid. Our brains hate change, okay? Our subconscious doesn't like change. So you really need to boss up, and it's like an immaturity, and you need to be responsible. That's a very specific reading, okay? So that might not be for all of you. That's like a crazy specific reading, okay, guys? Let's go on to Scorpio. Okay, guys, so you, we have the Two of Pentacles on the upright. So you've had to, make sort of a financial decision. You feel like you've been juggling a little bit. Your Seven of Wands is in the reverse. So you've been feeling overwhelmed or overprotective over something, but then your Nine of Cups is in reverse. You're just not satisfied with your current financial sort of, and I get the word struggle. I hate to say struggle, but it's like a struggle. It's like you have these long-term goals, but you feel like something's gotten in the way of them, okay? And I really do feel that it's financial. Now, it's something that you view to bring you stability. So it could be material, it could be emotional, right? So I just feel like you're sort of in a holding pattern. But look, you have accelerated motion and new beginnings. So please give advice for my Scorpios. How do, let's see that card. Oh, the Sun. So doesn't really say how. Sorry, I thought a card just dropped. Success is coming, okay? Now it also is about positivity. That might very well just be, just like, oh my gosh, like 10 of Cups. It flipped over in the deck. So you have abundance and happiness and celebration and security, and you have all the good things coming to you. I think it's just saying that you just need to stay in, because I almost get the feeling like you're about to get into a slingshot, into forward motion. with, you know, into new beginnings. So who knows what that is? Maybe it's a new beginning in your perspective, and that sort of shoots you into, there's no more cards that they want to pull for you. This whole positiveness is going to shoot you into a new beginning. And it doesn't mean that you have to start something new. It might just be a new behavior, a new attitude. Okay. Wow. Pisces. I always ask for 3 cards to start, but apparently we're getting 5. So let me just move these over because I want to make sure that you guys can sort of see them. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. So it's about balance and sharing. And then the 6 of Cups. So you have 2 sixes. The Hierophant and the Empress. So I get the feeling like these two are you. You could be somebody coming in from the past, somebody who's quite generous, or you could just be receiving gifts, right? There's a lot of giving happening. And you have 2 sixes, which is about peace and harmony. And then you have, right, the Hierophant here, which is also about you sort of taking control. It's you finding your own sort of path and your own wisdom. And look, you're bossing up here with the Empress, right? Yeah, you're planting some good seeds. You have the 10 of Wands. And it's, I get the feeling like you've put in a lot of hard work to, because you're at the end of this cycle, whatever this is, and this is going to put you into accelerated motion. So, yeah, it's, yeah, you're going to have happiness, right? The 6 of Cups, right? So it could be nostalgia. This is about reunion, the 6 of Cups. So you maybe somebody's coming back. I hate to say that because really, I don't think that you should ever go back. If it didn't work out, it was for a reason, unless there was major change. So just be wary of that. Yeah, it's almost like you've learned your lesson. And you're really getting into your High Priestess energy. And you're moving beyond, right? Like you've put a lot of hard work into whatever healing you've had. And look, you're going to have your new beginnings, right? So let's see if any more cards. I get the feeling that they all, yeah, look, the 9 of Pentacles. See? So just be grateful for what you have right now. Sit and like watch it grow. You're at a 9 of Pentacles. You're almost at a 10. You're feeling stable and happy. And just sort of, I feel sort of anxious, but happy anxious. But I also feel calm with this Pisces, okay? Let's see what else has come out. King of Pentacles in reverse. So, but then you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So you have 2 knights coming in. Could be the same person. I just got that in my head. But this King of Pentacles, I get the feeling like this is the past. Okay, so whoever you perceived as being I feel like that's what you may have gotten over. Make sure this isn't the person coming back, right? You're moving ahead. And you have stability and happiness and love coming in. You just need to sort of hold back. Okay, so everything is coming with this new beginning. Okay, that's the key word, new, not hashed up from the past, new. So if it is somebody coming in from the past, you need to make sure that they're new. They've done their work, okay? So now the card that's come up is learning, okay? It's very beautiful. Okay, so learning. This card is important of accelerated learning and new educational opportunities. It could be traditional book learning or training in a craft, special art form, or a specific field of study. Mentoring, schooling, study brings long-term gains. Although patience is needed, success is assured. Also a card for writers and authorship, publishing, and putting words on paper. So I think that's very true for my Scorpios. Okay, so about the learning, I got the feeling like this could have been for love, but that it's definitely for career. For my Pisces, it's definitely for this, you've done a lot of learning, right? You've learned your lessons, the Hierophant, right? The Empress, you've done so much learning and you've grown. So preparing you for these double knight energies to overcome this King of Pentacle in reverse energy. And for my Cancer, I feel like you just haven't learned, guys. Or else you are still in the process of learning, but maybe you're just keep hitting your head against a wall because you just don't want to do what you need to do. Sorry, Cancer, for sounding a little bit harsh with that, but I think I've had that for a number of readings now, and it's, you guys just got to do something. I don't know what Cancer energy I'm pulling in, but it's not. You just got to, like, you got to just really get deep within yourself and get some change. Okay, bye, my water dragons. Till next time.